Hey, what's going on, Yugioh Final Freedom here with some Pro replays. So we actually get 3 duels. It's still 7, but I tried recording this, but I had a mishap with the recording, and the Heraldic Beast vs. Machine of Gadgets had an actual error occurred, so there's only 6 duels. So 3 in this video, 3 in another video. Hope that's good for you guys. So let's start off with the versus Chronomaly. So, reversing the chronomalies here, which is, I do want to eventually test out the new support. And I kind of think the deck's kind of interesting. But I've been feeling with the Heraldics quite a bit just because I do like the new support they're getting. And I think it's pretty cool. So, MST's my torrential tribute, which made me a sad panda, but I didn't really care because, well, I've got this thing. They exceed into the Tiger's Keeper of Genesis, which kind of sucks because now my awesome fastest cannot destroy that. So I now a sad panda bear. Yeah, I said that. I went there. So Genesis effect attaches and ends the turn. So my turn, I draw another Reborn Heraldic, which is pretty nice. So I normal summon my Yugioh, which I should have just summoned Leo and then revived the Basilisk. That was my bad there. But I ended up going for the number 8 Heraldic Genome because I wanted that free 2600 damage onto my opponent. Genome is just the executioner. It's such a good card. I love this thing. Genome is freaking awesome. So in my turn, Genome actually detached because it's still part of the tires. So it's kind of the reason why I should have gone for I would have got the for that, but oh well, I didn't think things that fully yet. So he special summons his Crystal Bones using its like to special summon his Moa back to the field, then activates his Opart's technology to banish that to his hand. Normal summons the Monolith and targets his Crystal Bones, exceeds into the number 6, activates his tablet, and attacks into me for that 1000 damage. So Genome didn't last long, but it got the job done. That's all that really mattered to me. So I top deck a Advanced Heraldic Arts, which is freaking fantastic. So I activate that because this is Monster Born a crack. It's a 1-card Exceed, which is pretty stupid. Special my Yugioh back, special my Basilisk back, exceed into another Genome, which I do play 2 of. Use its effect to basically take that 3400 came to me and he fell to 0. So he's now down to 2000 life points. This is the power of Genome. The power of Genome is strong. This is why I love this card. It's so good. And he surrenders because he can't do anything after that, so that kind of sucked for him. So we're going to go to Heraldic Beast versus I Don't Know and I Don't Know 2. I legit don't really know. The only reason the 2 I Don't Knows is because it's the same guy. He wanted to rematch me, and I like the rematch. It's pretty funny. So I think he's playing some kind of weird Dark World-y stun deck. I don't really know what's going on. It's like a skill drain deck, pretty much. So get the other Leo. Send Leo's effect. Search for my awesome card, the new guy right here, and he enters turn. I can't really do anything after that. I don't really know what he's playing. You know what? Let's take a sneak peek at his deck, shall we? It's like a weird Dark World-y type of deck. I don't really know. It's some weird-ass shit. Yeah, some weird Dark World deck. I don't really know, but he helped out so much for this thing, and now I'm just going to pay him back tenfold. Special nice on Leo. Leo's effect. So just he special summons the Chaos Hunter. Ooh, that Chaos Hunter is strong. I had my Amber Conway. Normal summon Amber Conway, and I'm going to exceed into the Lightning Chidori. Chidori is so much more viable in this deck now than ever. Send that shit to the top of the deck and attack for 1900, but he ends up battle fading me, so that pretty much sucks there. But, oh well, I'll set the Mirror Force in my turn. Nagger Valley does start the deck, but at the same time, I can play around it, especially with this hand, and the fact that my opponent's not playing Gravekeeper or anything like that officially is not that big of a deal. I would have a little bit more of a tougher time. I was playing against an actual Gravekeeper deck. That's just my opinion. So attack, and then attack for the 1900 direct damage, because like I don't really care. I know what it's saying. It's like damn Chaos Hunter. You can't summon that unless I special summon. Haha. Too bad for you. So he gets the Max C and he ends his turn. So I top deck into a Dark Hole, which is pretty nice, and he goes into Max C's. Now the thing is, yeah, that's a nice idea. I was in a situation but to special summon. Didn't didn't have to. So basically, he maxied for no reason. If he had a monster like a Chaos Hunter on the field that forced me to special summon, that maxi would have been a good idea. But I had nothing to try to get over. Like, nothing at all. So he activates his Gate to the Dark World. Using Gate's effect, he banishes one of his fiends, and he draws a Trance Archfiend and can do anything after that. So we're gonna skip, I don't know, we're gonna say that video too, because I don't want to show this same guy in the same video. So we're gonna go with the Nimble Monarch. I thought this was a pretty cool duel. It took me completely by surprise. This was like, what the fuck is this? Like, literally, what the hell? So he goes first, and he sets his Nimble Sunfish face down. I didn't know exactly what he was playing, but I had set up. I had the Advanced Heraldic art, I had the Gold Sarcophagus, so I set that. Go in Gold Sarcophagus, banish the Tempest, use Tempest effect to add my, this guy to my hand, set the Basilisk and end turn. Now he knows what I'm playing, so that's kind of a letdown for me, but he probably would have sacrificed anyway, so it didn't really matter. Which is something I did not see coming whatsoever. That took me completely by surprise, and that kind of screws me over because now my Heraldic art is officially dead as of right now. I just got nothing to utilize it with. So it really freaking sucked. But I draw into the Mirror Force, which is always nice. And I set my deck, so it's always nice there. So I set another Basilisk, set the Mirror Force, and end my turn. So he top decks Title, and this is just going nuts with Sacro here. He goes with Title, sends that Dupe Frog, sends the Angler. Angler's effect special is Nimble Sunfish and a Nimble Manta from the deck. He then exceeds to in attack mode. Normal summon the Nimble Manta and goes ahead and attacks. That takes first because he wants to get that. He wants to get that. He knows his Basilisk because we're only going to use that in Heraldics. And I take all the damage. I take the 2100 damage he's dishing out because I couldn't Mirror Force, but then he'll get more cards for Manta. So, yeah, that wouldn't be good for me. So I get the Compulse, which is pretty freaking awesome. I get that Tempest. And now it's time for Stupidity to unfold. Tempest effect, I send to add Aberconway. Then I summon Aberconway, activate the Advanced Heraldic art, start summoning my Basilisk and the new guy. Again, not going to try to pronounce his name. And then I'm going to exceed summon into the Black Ship of Corn. Black Ship's effect, I send that Gachi to the graveyard, takes 1000 damage, and I'm going to attack into his Manta. Payback. So that 2100, I pay it back with 2000. Still only get an extra 100, but no, I pay back at least 2000. That's close enough. So he gets his Roaring Totem, which is a pretty good card, and he activates Salvage, and he surrenders because he knows he really can't do anything with the hand. I'm just going to, on my back row, I got Tempest I can banish, so didn't really matter. But anyway, that's it for the duels of this video, so we'll have 3 more duels in another video, probably either upload later on tonight or tomorrow. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the duels, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.